What's up, everyone? I wanted to make a quick video because I've had a lot of conversations with some of the professionals that we work with in the mortgage brokerage industry as well as the real estate industry about what to do in December. In December, typically things slow down and people, professionals within the industry, don't know how to approach how they should get more business, if they should, they shouldn't. And from my conversations, we've seen that there's basically two groups. The first group, which basically has, I would argue, the most number of people in it, are the ones who say, hey, December is where our clients, typically it's the holiday season, they're not going to make any decisions. They want to spend it with family, or they're making other buying decisions, right? And so the kind of conclusion is that whether they want to buy, sell a home, they're not going to be involved. Whether they want to refinance, they're not going to be making that decision. So why should the professional, why should I exert that energy to kind of market to them, to let them know that you're there? For me, I always tell them that's the biggest mistake you can make. Just because somebody is not willing to make that decision right now doesn't mean that decision won't be made. So for example, there's a lot of people, especially with interest rates going up, and our most recent interest rate hike definitely need money, right? And so perhaps they want to not look into that until the end of the holiday season in the beginning of the new year. So does that mean that you speak to them at that point? No, it doesn't, because at that point, they're ready to make a decision. If you're able to have those touch points now, you'll be front of mind when it is time to make a decision. And so that's how you should be approaching it. You should not be approaching it from the perspective of, hey, I don't really need to talk to anybody because they're not making any decisions. What you want to do is you want to get in touch and not be pushy. Get in touch in a more gentle kind of way. And that means that right now, I mean, you got the perfect opportunity. Holiday season, send everybody cards, send them emails, just give them some gentle reminders that you're there, and that when they're ready to make those decisions, you're going to help them make those decisions. You have the ability, the expertise, the know-how, the EQ and the IQ to help them make those decisions. So I would argue, for those who just kind of step back and disappear, one of the most horrible things you could do. Get out there, perhaps not be making those offers, offer emails, offer content, offer marketing. Maybe you just want to step back and be conducting or producing more brand awareness content. So these decisions is based solely, again, on what the client is thinking, right? So often enough, a lot of people make decisions based on what they're feeling. Hey, listen, everybody's out. Why would they be listening to me? You need to get out of your own shoes and put yourself in your client's shoes and realize a lot of people need to make those decisions. They're only postponing them till the end of the holiday season, and that's when they're going to do it. So you need to find gentle ways in reminding everybody that you're there. Now, the other group, much smaller, are the group of people, professionals who are like, oh my God, November was busy, December just kind of everything fell off a cliff, and they panic, and then they start advertising like no tomorrow. Again, I don't encourage that either. It's just like from one side of the pendulum to the other side. That's kind of the spectrum here. You have to understand that people aren't ready to make a decision. So you're not going to be making those offer content. You're not going to be making content that's pushy, that's getting them to kind of reach out to you. None of that. You're just making brand awareness content that is going to show them that you're there, and then you're going to be ready to help them make this decision when they can. Again, the entire process, the entire marketing perspective should be based on the fact that you guys are taking yourself out of your own shoes and what's happening to you, whether it's your business is slowing down, which is normal, or whether you feel like they're not going to respond, and you're putting yourself in your client's shoes. And that should be done throughout the year, but it's most important now because it could get confusing. I hope that helps. If you guys got any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me.